god. Oh my god. I'm in New York. I look like a mess right now. Also, hi, hello, how are you? How you doing? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Haley and I do all things bookish and all things crafty and mostly bookish because right now that is my hyperfixation, so that is fine. But I am in New York right now. I have never been here before. It's my first time, and so I'm going to be doing a bookish haul, kind of, not a haul because I just had a haul and I just bought a bunch of books, but like we're going to be doing a bunch of bookie related things this weekend. So I did bring a book with me. I brought A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I think this angle is a little bit better anyway, so apologize for the mess that I look like right now. It's been a very long day. I've been up since about 3:30 this morning because I had a very early flight. But as I was saying, I brought A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I didn't get to read on the plane because they had the lights turned off and the windows were closed. Not able to read, not able to do any of that. So I'm currently very exhausted and my brain is not working. Well, I think I want to try and read at some point today if I can, because I don't know if my eyes can focus in on a book right now, but I've made it, I think, to chapter 4 in this book. I lost my page, so my bookmark is just like sitting in here. I think I want to try and read. I have a lot of editing to do right now for one of the vlogs that I should have put up last week, but I did not. So I'm going to try and put it up this week. And then I think, as for today, we're gonna lay it pretty low. We're both pretty exhausted. We did go out and explore the city earlier today. So my friend is currently in a work meeting, so I am doing this while she's in her work meeting because I am still very afraid of people knowing that I do this, even though I literally post this online. My flight was at 6:45 this morning. I woke up very early to get there and to get through security, which took forever. Holiday weekend, holiday travels, everything just kind of took a long time. Like I was saying before, the lights were off. I couldn't read on the plane, so I just kind of sat there and listened to a podcast, which was fine. It was fun, but I unfortunately didn't get to read anything. And then we got to the city and we had to take a bus and a train, and then we walked all the way to her apartment, which was interesting for me because I haven't ever done that. To that extent, you know, it's always just like, here's a car, and then, you know, you just get in the car and go. It was actually really interesting to see because we flew into LaGuardia. I saw a little bit of Queens, just parts of the city that like I had never seen before. So we're staying really close to the Empire State Building. My friend has an apartment here and it's just amazing and I love it so much. It's just like, I feel like I'm so tired that like I can't even convey how excited I am right now, but I am. But I'm also like, I'm too tired to think or do most things. So once we got into the city, we dropped my luggage off and then we went back out and went to a furniture store and we had to go do some stuff with that. But we wandered around the city for a little bit and we found the Barnes & Noble. It's like 4 stories tall. We're gonna do that at some point here in this video because I want to go to Barnes & Noble, a 4-story Barnes & Noble. Oh my God. We're gonna do that and then we're gonna go to the Strand. There's also a couple other little small bookstores that I know she said, my friend said she's found one in Central Park. So we're gonna try and do that as well. And I'm so tired. I don't have any makeup on. This is not the best time to be filming, but I wanted to give you guys an update and just kind of let you guys kind of know what's going on. We are going to, I think, keep it low key tonight because we're so tired. And we did explore the city earlier today. My friend does have to work. We're just kind of hanging out in her apartment right now. I think I'm gonna use this time to get some editing done and kind of get some rest. We're gonna order in, get some Chinese takeout. It'll be great. And then tomorrow is the day where we start like going through and start doing all the things. Tomorrow we're gonna get up, we're gonna go do breakfast, we're gonna go to the Met and go explore some of those things. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me, of course. I'm just really excited to be here and I hope to have a little bit more energy tomorrow than I do right now. So, cause like I took a shower, I'm done. I'm not going anywhere tonight. So that is my current plan. Let's see what ends up happening. I've always wanted to come here. I have always wanted to come here. I can't believe I'm actually here. It doesn't even feel real. I have been amplifying this up in my mind to a point so that like I don't even think I feel as excited as I should. And I'm still very excited because it feels It feels very new and it feels very strange, but it also feels like home. And that's a problem because I can't move up here, at least not for a while. So I'm like, what do I do? Because it's so nice up here. It's so nice. There's just like all the people. You don't have to like yes, there's a lot of people, and I am an introvert at heart a little bit. Generally big crowds and a lot of people tend to stress me out, which give and take. But I will say no one pays attention to you here, and that is key, because like at home people are always like smiling at you, waving hello. If you make awkward eye contact, it's just like, hey, how's it going? How you doing? You being nice? Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, thanks, Georgia. It's so nice here because you can literally just walk by someone and just they don't exist, and that is what you're meant to do. Is that rude? Is that rude of me to say? Granted, I've been here for 7 hours. I don't think that's an appropriate amount of time for me to be like, wow, New York City is great. It feels like home. I don't know. I just feel really comfy up here. We're gonna have to see how it goes as my time here continues, because it's gonna be a problem if I need to move up here. Oh no.
You want a picture on it?
Yes, please.
Because the library's open today, but it won't be Sunday or Monday.
Look, good.
Next stop, Fifth Avenue and West 35th Street.
Okay, so here's how I normally do Barnes & Noble.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking that it would be really fun to go to the Strand and be like,
Yeah.
get some cheap books that they have there.
Like I could go even fit me.
I'm gonna have to go to a book. I'm gonna have to be on a book buying ban whenever I get back. I want to go into.
It's not going in. It's more so I get tempted.
Be tempted with me.
I don't want to spend too much. So
These are for later.
I know, but I have the bad habit of stopping a book because I'm so tempted about it. And then I feel bad about buying that said book because I'm like, actually, this one was so much better, so.
I always look like crap in this, but I promise I haven't always looked like crap whenever I'm out filming. It's just there's so much out there that I get overwhelmed and tend not to vlog facing me. I'm always like out looking elsewhere. I look like crap. This is just a Haley looks like crap vlog, but it's okay. I just took a shower, as you can tell. My hair is very wet and frizzy. We went to the Strand. And I also want to show you guys the books that I ended up getting at Barnes & Noble, because I haven't done any kind of update literally at all whatsoever in this video. So it's just been a lot, and I just know that I'm really excited to be here. And because I'm really excited to be here, I have forgotten to do the other half of the vlog, which is filming me explaining what we're doing instead of me I've just taken you guys along. I've been doing showing, not telling, you know, it's okay. I'm gonna do. Also, if you can hear air back there, or the sirens are just part of New York City. It's just part of New York City. Oh, I wish my hair was dry. Is this okay? Does this work? Is this gonna fall? Probably, I don't know. Ooh. All right, I look a little bit better, a little bit more put together. My hair is still wet. I'm still very frizzy. It's okay. Someone out there is mad. Alright, I wanted to do a little haul of showing you guys what all I've gotten so far. I have brought this book with me, as I've shown you guys before. I'm not going to go into this one. Haven't read a lot lately. Yeah, I haven't read a lot just because we've been going all day. Things have been taking forever, which is good. You know, having a lot of fun exploring the city, and I just haven't really had the energy or the time to read. So I'm hoping to change that today. We're going to lay low a little bit this afternoon. And I'm just gonna read and take my time and chill, edit a vlog. It's all good. We're gonna try and get to that later. But as for the books that I have bought, one of them, I finally bought Clockwork Angel. I talked about this in the book haul vlog. I finally got it. I'm gonna write in it. Every book that I bought in New York, I'm going to write where I got it, just as a little memento for where I got it, just as a little memory in future me for whenever I'm going through and weeding out all my books. For later when I'm going through all my books, I don't want to get rid of anything that has a special memory to it, so I'm going to start going through and writing in all these books where I got them and the date. I got Clockwork Angel. I finally also got One of Us is Back by Karen McManus. I have been wanting to read this book forever. I've tried to get it on the library. I kind of did, but I wanted a physical copy just because this is one of my favorite series and One of Us is Lying series, and I'm just really excited to finally have it. I can't wait to read this. It's the third one. It's about, I think it kind of brings together all of the groups so far in the first and second book. So that's this one. And I also got The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, which this one seems kind of dark academia-y. This one is about a professor this one person who thinks is killing off people in their cult. I think it also kind of gave the dark academia vibes, which is very fun and I think and fitting for New York City. So even though it's kind of like university based and Greek tragedy, which I know nothing about, I'm not very familiar with Greek mythology or anything like that. So then I got a fun one. So it's a dangerously funny love letter to classic horror trope. I have no idea what's in this. And I wanted to wait and unwrap it with you guys. So I'm gonna try and save this artwork because it's really, really pretty. Wrapping books up and then like have a date with a book and not knowing what it is a really fun way to do it. So let's see. No freaking way. Oh my god. Yay. Oh my god, I wanted this book so bad. So this is The Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. I'm so excited that I was gravitated towards this book because I started this book as an audiobook and I decided that I actually wanted to read it instead. If you know anything about me, which you probably don't because I don't talk about myself a lot on this channel. So one of my favorite things is I love the final girl, like the final girl trope. I think it's really, really fun and just kind of like it branches into the campy horror slasher film genre, which I love slashers and horror camp. It's just one of my favorite tropes. I don't know why, one of my favorite genres, and I love a good love letter to horror, and I'm so excited to read this. Oh my god, I can't believe I got this. I feel like this is just like kismet. I think I'm just supposed to have this book. Ooh! Oh, and it's got fun little like, don't read this, but like it's got fun little imagery in here and stuff. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh, okay, and it also like fakes like the flap. It's just one. It's not even like, don't do this. Just don't do this. Note to any publisher out there, just don't do this. No one likes it. But anyway, I'm really excited about this. Okay, so the little blurb at the top says, in horror movies, the final girls are the ones left standing when the credits roll. They made it through the worst night of their lives, but what happens after? So this follows this woman. She's not a girl. She is an older woman named Lynette Tarkington, who survived a real-life massacre. And she goes to this group called the Final Girl Support Group, where they sit and they talk about, it's like a therapy session for all of them to get together and talk about like how they're feeling and stuff. But it's, from what I remember at the start, it's not going very well, and there's some animosity between all the girls. But one of the girls doesn't show up to a meeting, and it turns out that she has gone missing. And it's like, I think someone has figured out about the group and is starting to go after all of them. So it's really, really exciting. I love the final girl trope. I love it. I can't believe I got that. I'm gonna have to cut around this artwork and save it, and I'll like put it on my desk at work or something. So, all right, and as for where I got these books, I probably should go through. So The Maidens and the Final Girl Support Group I got at the Strand. We went there today, and it was really exciting. It was really chaotic and really hot in there. I almost got overheated, and it could have been really bad, but it was not. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was great. And then these I got at Barnes & Noble. There's a 4-story Barnes & Noble here, and I took my sweet time going through all the different floors and trying to figure out what books I wanted and which ones I got. Of course, I got 2 YA novels because I love YA. We're not going to talk about it. So that's where I got those books. So you probably didn't ask for this, but I'm going to tell you guys anyway. The non-book related stuff that I got, I'll go over real quick because I didn't get that much. I got a little sweater. Don't look at the price tag. Just don't look at the price tag. I went to Macy's. It's like got 9 floors or something. Got a little sweater. I'm just wishing for it to be fall. I got another sweater. We went to the Met yesterday. I got it. It'll be nice and cozy for me to wear to work or to sleep in or to just exist in. It'll be fine. So I got this. I just thought it was really cute colors. It says this on the side. That is the singular most annoying thing about the city, is just the constant honking. And it's like just that one long horn. What are you doing? What are you trying to prove, okay? So yeah, so I got this one, and then I got my mom one in black. So it's just nice and cute and cozy, and it'll just be nice and cute to drink out of, and just remember where I got it, and it'll be fun. Okay, that's all I got. So that's all I have. That's all I'm getting because your girl's getting broke. But I think as for tonight, oh my God, I can't believe I got that book. It's so exciting. I've wanted this. I'm so glad I didn't find it because I would have considered buying it. Okay, you're a broken record, Haley. As for what I'm doing now, my next steps, what we're doing tomorrow, general update, because I don't know when I'll update again. Hopefully I'll be better about it before my trip ends. I need to eat lunch. It's late. It's way past lunchtime. It's almost dinner time, but I'm hungry. So I'm thinking we have some leftover sushi and we have some lo mein. I think I might eat one of those. So I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then I think I'm going to edit. I need to edit. I'm behind. I need to get this done. Hopefully I can get this done by the end of today. I know I'm on vacation and I know I should technically be like going out and exploring the city, but I've been out since like 9, 10 a.m. and it's like almost 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock right now, one of the two. I don't have my watch on and I'm tired. So I did my exploring. I'm gonna stay in. It seems really lame, but we've been going out for breakfast and we've been going out for lunch and up until dinner time. And I think by that time, just between the walking and the buses and the trains and everything, it's exhausting. I don't know how people live up here and have energy to do a damn thing. Fortunately, I don't feel like I'm not seeing anything. It's like, you know, there's no, like going out to dinner sounds fun, but also sleeping sounds fun. What do? You stay in and you treat yourself on vacation, because that's what vacation's for. That's what those degrees are doing for me right here. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do some editing, try and get things done, and then I want to sit down and read. I have not read hardly at all. I'm gonna lounge, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna drink some wine maybe, drink some tea, something. And I need to make progress on this book. So that's my plan for tonight. Tomorrow, we have things kind of up in the air a little bit. We have afternoon plans with my friend's sister to do order some pizza and play game night, so that'll be really fun and exciting. And then as for the morning, we're contemplating going to the we went to the Empire State Building today, so I think we're gonna go to the Statue of Liberty tomorrow. We're contemplating taking a ferry out to Ellis Island, but I know we're taking a ferry out to the West Side Highway. No, seaside. It's not seaside. I don't know what it's called. It's some kind of like beach-like coast. It's like a harbor. We're gonna go out and see that. We're gonna walk around, contemplating going to the 9/11 memorial, although I think that's really expensive, so probably not gonna go to that and would rather do the 9/11, what was that? Do a Statue of Liberty. Good God, I can't remember all these things. Again, lay low, and just kind of explore the city. And I feel like I'm actually getting a good tour of like what's happening here, and we're taking it bit by bit, and it's not happening too fast. I'm sure there are things that I want to see or will look back on and be like, oh, I wanted to do this, or oh, I should have done that. But honestly, the way it feels right now, I feel like everything is happening the way it needs to. We're just kind of taking our time. I've seen the Empire State Building, I've seen Grand Central Station, I've seen the MetLife Building because I went to Grand Central Station. I've seen the Met. We spent a long time in the Met yesterday. I was too exhausted yesterday to even attempt to update, and I looked worse than I did at the beginning of this vlog. It's really hot. The heat here is something else. It's something different. The first 2 days were nice and breezy, but today it's nice and stifling. It smells like urine and hot dogs. But it's not been too bad. It's just the heat today kind of really just took it out of me, and so I'm all nice and hot and sweaty, and my face is all broken out, and it's okay. You know what? I don't care. I really think that everything has been happening the way it should. It's been really eye-opening, and I'm trying to figure out like my next steps in life. I don't really know what they are. I don't know what I want to do, but it's definitely made me like rethink and consider a bunch of things. I appreciate this trip for what it's been, and I'm thankful that I'm able to come here and spend time with my friend that I don't normally get to see a lot. So I'm thankful to her. I'm thankful being able to do this, and I'm excited to continue to explore the city tomorrow. Okay, see, I actually got dressed up today. We are about to head down to the ferry to go to Seaport and go to the Statue of Liberty, and I'm very excited about that. And I think after that, we might grab lunch while we're out. I think I'm gonna bring a book because So again, I did not read last night. I should have, but every time I sit down to read, I crash. I haven't had a chance to sit down and enjoy a book, so I'm gonna bring a book with me today, and hopefully I'll be able to have a chance to read. Sorry about the loud noise in the background, that's the air conditioning. So it is what it is, but yeah, so I'm gonna bring a book with me, and we're gonna go see the Statue of Liberty, so that'll be fun.
I'm on video.
It's really hot. Thank you for the fan. I look like I've been hit by a heat wave. Well, it's incredibly hot, and we have decided to not go to Seaport. We're sitting in Bryant Park, and we just got done eating.
Battery.
We're in Bryant.
Battery.
Okay, we're in Battery. We're in the Battery. It's confusing to me because I think it's like, isn't there a Battery in Atlanta?
Yeah.
So we are in the Battery, and we have decided not to go to Seaport because it's food mostly, and we just ate. So I'm thinking we're gonna go sit down in a shady spot, hopefully, and read. I've been threatening to read the entire time and have not read. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, hi. Guess what? It's a month later. It's exactly a month later. Like a month ago, I was on this trip as we speak. I went on the 1st of September for the Labor Day weekend. I think I always get Labor Day and Memorial Day mixed up. So I believe it was Labor Day weekend. I went from the 1st of September to the 5th of September and spent a lot of time hanging out with my friend, and I really enjoyed seeing her. I never get to see her, so it was really fun just to get to hang out with her, see her life in New York City, and just be able to explore and do all that fun stuff. The funny part is that I wanted to film an outro for this when I got home. So I haven't done this in a really long time. I wanted to film an outro when I got home. I was gonna come home, be like, hey, made it home, enjoyed my trip, loved it, blah, blah, blah. I got home and I was so tired. That didn't happen. I ended up my mom picked me up from the airport. She ended up picking me up, taking me to her house, her home. And then I ended up getting and coming back to my home the next morning. And then my cat I had not seen in like a week, but I felt like I hadn't seen her in months, and she was so mad at me. She was so upset with me, and I just ended up getting really distracted with everything that I needed to do when I got home. So there was like all the laundry and all the other fun stuff and just spending time with my cat. I didn't film an outro for this video and then proceeded to not edit this video because I was so tired and not burnt out. It's way too early for me to be burnt out in this YouTube game. I just had a bunch of other things that just came up on my plate, and I did not read as much as I wanted to read on this trip, which is fine. It was vacation. I had lots of sights to see, lots of things to do. I came home, wanted to read, and then got massively burnt out on reading. Did not want to read, went through the biggest reading slump I have been in a long time. It's almost lasted a month. I took a break because I didn't want to force myself this early in the game to make me feel like I had to do anything. Like, just because I knew I was burnt out, I was like, okay, I don't want to ruin a great thing for me. So I was like, we're going to take a break on editing a video, because prior to that point, I had been editing, filming, like basically every day. I know myself, and I was like, you know what? I really, really enjoyed this YouTube thing. I really enjoyed this video. I want to give you guys the best video that I can possibly make out of all of this B-roll that I have. I just knew that for a while, like when it came to editing this, I just didn't have a vision for how I wanted it to turn out, because I was frustrated that I never filmed an ending, and I knew I was gonna have to sit down and do it. I had such a fun time in New York. It made me realize a lot of things about myself. After, graduating college is this really weird experience whenever you have to go into the workforce and you're like, okay, it's hard for you sometimes to keep hold of your dreams and the things you want to do. At least in my experience, I discovered that I had forgotten about all the dreams that I had. I was so focused on school and so focused on getting my degree that whenever I graduated, I basically was like, what now? I don't even know what to do now. I don't, this wasn't what I thought it would be growing up. It's like you idealize all these, possibilities for yourself, and then you realize kind of like where you've been and what you got to, and you're like, okay, what do I do now? How do I follow those dreams? Am I in a place where I think I can pursue my dreams? And I kind of reached a point where I was like, no, I did not reach my dreams, which, that sounds very harsh. It just, I always had these dreams of like moving to New York City whenever I was in high school, and, like, I'm going to go do this and I'm going to go do that. And I'm going to go to New York City. I'm going to work in publishing. I'm going to be this big boss, I'm going to be a boss and all this other stuff. And that did not happen, because I realized more as I grew up and discovered, like, wow, I'm not a corporate person. At least I don't think I am. I don't know. Going to New York made me remember all of my dreams that I had of like growing up and being this wonderful professional creative and doing all these fun things. And it's like I forgot. And so it was a very emotional experience for me. I took a lot of time to reflect on my time in New York, and I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what my dreams are. I don't know if those are the same ones that I had back whenever I was 15, which obviously they are not, because you grow and you change. New York was a really, really fun experience for me, just because I realized how changed I was, how different I was from whenever I always imagined going up to New York. So I needed some time to reflect and think about what it is that I want, what it is that what my goals are, what do I want to do in my career outside of YouTube, so it's just taken a lot of time, taken a lot of effort. It's been a month later. I'm very thankful for my time in New York. I can't wait to go back and see my friend. She was so wonderful and helped me process all of my emotions and my thoughts, and just helped me do all the things. So I know it's a month later, But this is the ending of the video, basically. So I am looking forward to all the fun videos that I hope to create in the future. I don't know how often I'm gonna publish and post videos. I don't want to set a precedent quite yet. I'm gonna try for weekly, just because I know that's what everybody wants. You know, I would love to do bi-weekly at some point, but I don't want to push myself since I also work a full-time job. I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna leave it here. We're gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed my New York bookish vlog. I you know, I tried to make it as bookish as I possibly could, but things, you know, kind of, you know, the vacation happened. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked it, please leave a comment, please like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want, you know, I would greatly appreciate it, but if not, I understand. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, weekend, whenever you're viewing this. I hope you have a wonderful time. You know, just have a wonderful time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video concludes well enough, because I don't really know what to say at this point. That will conclude the video, because the trip was a month ago. So I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed it. It was great. Wonderful. Loved it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.